Hello everybody. My name is Ran Yam. I'm the CEO and co-founder of NovaSight. Thank you for coming. So, as we all know, amblyopia is the leading cause of preventable vision loss with children and affects up to 3% of the population. The gold standard treatment for amblyopia is patching. That hasn't changed for centuries. But as we know, patching suffers from low compliance due to discomfort and because of a low self-esteem of the children. So this year we're going to skip the Lion King movie that many of you already seen, but I will explain a little bit about the principles of the technology. So CureSight is based on eye tracking technology. You see the black strip below the screen. This is the eye tracker that is actually finding the position and gaze directions of the eye very quickly, about 30 times per second. And the treatment is being carried out at home while the kids are wearing blue-red glasses during the treatment and watching their favorite content, which could be anything streamed online. So imagine YouTube, Netflix, Disney, whatever the kids like to see. Now what we are doing at the background are two things. First, we change a little bit the colors of the content in real time, and together with the glasses, this allows us to separate the content to the two eyes. Now on the strong channel only, which is always the channel below the red filter, we apply a blur, a central blur, according to the momentary gaze position. The size of this blur and the intensity of the blur are corresponding to the level of amblyopia, to the visual acuity of both eyes. Now, this not only encouraging the brain to start using the amblyopic eye, but also to combine the two images together and create binocularity and stereo acuity. Every time when the kid is coming to your office to be examined, you can upload the new visual acuity parameters to our cloud. Then the device would pick those new parameters, new visual acuity from the cloud automatically, and would adapt the size and the intensity of the blur to encourage more and more binocularity and stereo acuity during the treatment. So, why choose CureSight? So this is the only device to prove non-inferiority to patching in a randomized controlled study to date, and even superiority in the per-protocol analysis, as Tamari explained. This says that we have the highest visual acuity improvement ever recorded in a randomized controlled study of 2.8 lines versus only 2.3 lines of patching. This is about 22% better than the patch. This is also the only device indicated by the FDA to a large age group of 4 to 9 years, and this is the only device indicated to improve also stereo acuity and not only visual acuity. This is a free space treatment with no bulky headsets, no PD restrictions. There is unlimited treatment content, so anything, as I said, anything on the internet can be served as a therapeutic content. We have active compliance monitoring through the eye tracker, so we track the minutes and seconds that the kid was actually looking on the screen, and only these minutes and seconds count as compliance and uploaded to the cloud. And of course, you as physicians can always see through the web platform the compliance data. We have multiple financial support programs and professional monitoring center to support both you and your patients. So what are the next studies? Currently, there is a study run at the Retina Foundation of the Southwest by Dr. Eileen Birch. Thank you, Eileen. And this study is enrolling older population of 8 to 12 years and also severe amblyopia. And also in development is a second-generation device. This device would also treat large angle strabismus by translating the two images for the two eyes. So by tracking the deviation angle, the momentary deviation angle of the eyes, we can always shift the two images to be aligned with the deviation of the two eyes. This would, of course, require to repeat the pivotal study for the strabismus amblyopes. So how does it look in terms of the business model in the US? It all starts, as usual, with diagnosis of amblyopia at your office. Then someone from your office can suggest the patients, the families to join the CuriSight program. We have nice patient leaflets that could be dispensed to your office. And then if the family wants to join, you upload the clinical data and the patient demographics to our cloud, or you can fax it. This is being received with our monitoring center in Virginia, and they would interact with the family, explain about the treatment, and also check the insurance situation, the benefit verification of the patients. If everything goes well, a device would be shipped directly to the home of the patient, and they would start training after a session of installation and training, which is eligible for the first code. We developed a family of 3 CPT codes here in the US. So this is the first code, one-time code. And then for every month of treatment, if the patient was achieving at least 18 hours of compliance, which translates to about 40 minutes a day every day, we can submit a second code. It's a recurring monthly code for the treatment of the patient. On top of these 2 codes, we have a third code for you, for the physicians, for remote monitoring of the treatment. And this, we send reminders to the physician, to the treating physicians every 30 days to submit a claim for the for the monitoring of the treatment of the kid from distance. So CuriSight is global. In the US, the device was launched 2023 after the FDA clearance, of course. We are fortunate to have both the support from the AAO and AAPOS. We have more than 500 prescribing physicians already located in 45 states, and we submitted more than 3,000 insurance claims by now. In Europe, the device is currently available in Italy, in Portugal, in Israel, and we're now working on the reimbursement in Germany. And just a few months ago, we got the NMPA, the Chinese approval for China, and we launched the device within Ayer Group. Ayer is the largest eye hospital group in the world with 950 eye hospitals and clinics, and currently the device is being installed in 4 hospitals as pilot. So, what are our goals for 2025? So, following market feedback, we understand and we understood that we need to address 2 issues. The first one is affordability, making the device affordable to all patients. The second one is ease of referral, making it easier for you to refer. So, starting with affordability, how does it work? Patients can choose today between insurance route and cash pay route. On the insurance route, we have a sign-and-go assurance program, meaning that once the family is signing the forms, we ship the devices directly to the home of the patient, and they can start treat without paying anything. We're now starting to submit claims to the insurance company, and once we get the first claim adjudicated, if it is a denial, then it's either we offer the patients either to appeal or to transition to cash pay, or they can always choose to discontinue. In any case, if they choose to discontinue or to move to cash pay, for the previous months, before the denial, they are not paying anything. So there are no retroactive payments. Your patients are safe. In case the patient is either approved, his EOB is approved for payment from the insurance company, or he's selected to transition to cash pay, in these cases, we have an improved 10-day prompt payment program, meaning that we offer 45% discount on the market price, meaning that these patients would pay anything from $0 to a maximum of $192 per month. On the cash pay route, patients that prefer not to use their insurance and immediately go on cash pay, we offer a few payment programs with up to 45% discount. So again, this equals to $192 per month if they choose this specific program. On top of all that, we have patient assistance program for both commercial and Medicaid patients that qualify for the program with proven financial hardships. In this case, they are eligible for only $75 a month for unlimited period of time. So what happens in terms of coverage? So far what we are seeing from the commercial insurance is about 10% of the cases being approved today, being paid by the insurance companies. And we actually see in some cases, like Kaiser Permanente of Georgia, full coverage for all patients. These patients are paying $0 for every month of treatment. Also, we are happy to see initial payments of the 07060, the code, the physician code, is now starting to be paid in some cases. But the big news that we expect very soon is to get coverage from Blue Cross Blue Shield. So as you know, Anthem Blue Cross Blue Shield, or today it's called Elevance Health, is the second largest payer in the US with 50 million covered lives. For CureSight, up to date, they are the largest payer. And they are currently in advanced stage of review of their digital treatment policy. And we are very, very optimistic within 1 to 2 months to get the news of the first positive coverage policy from Blue Cross. Moving to referral. So how can you refer patients today? There are two options. Either using a web platform from any PC or tablet, you can log into the platform and just upload the demographics of the patient, the visual acuity, amblyopic and ICD-10 code, and then we can process the referral, or you can always use a fax referral with the same information. In some cases, with big clinics, like Cleveland Clinic, they created their own EHR integration, and they can refer directly from their EHR. We are getting a fax sent directly from their Epic EHR system. However, this year we're going to improve the referral ease of use, and we're now working on listing CureSight into Compendia. This is a list of drugs. So we expect that by May this year, you're going to see CureSight on your list of drugs, and you can refer directly from the EHR. And this would take another step of using an e-pharmacy. We're now talking and working with a few of them. And by July, the entire process we expect to be finished. And then you can refer directly from your EHR systems. However, of course, we encourage you not to wait and start referring today using the two options that you have, either from the web portal or from using fax. With this, I thank you very much for your attention. And Dr. Devar, please conduct the panel discussion.